Welcome back to Black Skies Reviews. In this review, we'll be taking a look at Joytoy's officially licensed Warhammer 40k, the Blood Angels, Palmaris, Lieutenant Tolmeron. Looks pretty cool. Packaging comes in the old style black box. These are for adult collectors, recommended ages at least 15 and above. Back of the box shows the figure with all the accessories on front of him and a large product image, and then we have three small product images of the front, the back, and the close-up of the chest and head sculpt. Here's the top of the box, bottom of the box, side of the box, other side of the box. So your figure will come wrapped in a plastic wrap. Mine did also. I just removed it because of the glare of the light. So let's go and take a look at the figure inside his clamshell. Okay, this is how he's packaged. You can see there's a trading card included in this one. It's kind of hit or miss with these. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. He's just taped to the front. See if I can get that to move without knocking him over. But that's how he's packaged. It's pretty good. Here's a trading card. Nice artwork on the front. A little thin card stock. Good look. I don't really care too much for these, but they include them. They do. I don't care. All Chinese on the back. Alright, here is also the packaging. First impressions, man, there's a lot of color, a lot of detailing and sculpting, a lot of accessories. So this looks to be a good one. So let's take a look and see. I believe this is a 2.0 buck. So, you know, we talked about that in the past. So let's take a look at him. Pretty nice. Okay, for the head, he has the gold helmet. We have a silver skull right on the forehead. It's a 3D sculpt. That looks cool. Green eyes, black vents, silver tubing and cylinders on the side. Looks pretty nice. In the center on his chest plate, we do have the black, I call it black onyx. I like it. It looks kind of cool. It kind of looks like onyx, but the wings, and then we have the blood drop replacing the skull that we normally see in silver metallic red. This pauldron is pretty nice. It's got a wrap on it, Santos. And then we have a pauldron of like a dirty yellow and red stripe. On this one, we have the Blood Angels insignia. This is the 2.0 body. So down here we have this removable stuff on this belt. We have this 3D skull and a type of a casket looking piece. We do have black background, black eyes, silver studs on the side. So it's definitely well detailed. We have another one here with like a type of bone inside. This looks like the drop of blood shape, but we have the silver studs on the side also. It does come with a pistol case that's also removable, and it doesn't so if you have the pistol in his hand, you can actually make it look like it's been drawn. Pretty cool. We on the back here we have a pouch and cylinder. Got one sculpt. It's removable. It's on a peg on his belt. So it's 4 pieces we have. And then we have a single little square pouch there. Whoops, on this side. So let's take a look at it. So you have 5 pieces that you can remove. So start with these 2 in the front. Remove these 2 here and here. The pistol case, the 2 pouches that are sculpted together in that single pouch there on the front. Pretty cool. Waistskirt, PVC. We do have Blood Angels logo there on the skirt. And that is also part of this belt piece, so it's not removable. For his legs, nothing on the front of this leg, but we do have a little paint there on the side there. And then on here we have a kneecap. This kind of a sun insignia. We have the angels done on like a ribbon. Very nice, like that. A lot of detail on this guy. Back here we have the 2 cylinders on his circle cylinders on his helmet. This little silver piece here, the black straps. I do like that. Appreciate that. 2 little cylinders below, but not as much there on the back. And then lastly, on his gauntlet, we do have a purity seal. And that one's just pretty much blank. Overall, he has the nice colors that would match the original ones, the first ones that came out, the first 4. So that's great. He doesn't have that little brighter red. But then he has that black wash over him, so looks pretty nice. Very nice looking figure. Some more angles so you guys can check out all the details. So I keep my hands out of the way. Very cool. Purity seal close up. Pauldron. Leg paint there. There's the back of it. We do have the 2 holes for the power pack backpack. We have that butt flap there. Here's the other pauldron. The knee. And then we have the skirt. And he has a front piece for that front skirt. There's nothing on the back. Bottom of his feet. Top of his head. You can see the diameter is just way too big for these figures. They're way too wide. It's one of the flaws I kind of noticed on these. I don't like, for me, my personal preference. Articulation, you can look up really nicely. All around, side to side, 360. Plenty of real estate there to do a kind of head movement you want to do. Pauldrons, limited articulation. It's about all it's letting me do. You can see it's hitting right here. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbow. Nice. Ball joint hand. You get the up and down, the in and out on both hands. 360 rotation, any position you would want. We have some articulation in his chest. Kind of a nab crunch. 360 rotation here at the waist. Let's see if I can get it without knocking anything off. Yep. Perfect. Die cuts. Double joint knees. That's pretty good. Can't get better than that. That's what that looks like inside if you're interested. Feet pivot down to articulation up on both feet. You get the rockers, the side and the side. You get the 360 rotation if you want to force it around. I'm not doing that. That's on you. Don't want to break my figure. Very cool. So far, so good. I mean, it's the limited articulation because of the 2.0 buck, but it's not a deal breaker. It's still a beautiful figure. Very nice. Alright, so let's get started by taking a look at his accessories. First accessory I think is really awesome is his sword. I love the design of this. Just have that little keychain of the Blood Angels drop silver and metallic red. The silver chain to give it the appearance of a chain. It's plastic though, not metal. The handle looks great, brown and silver with a guard on it. Fantastic. The blade is exceptionally done well. Power note. What I really want to try to show you guys in this video is, so this is cut down like it's sharpened, so you have the silver for the edge, but the base of the blade here, more of the gunmetal, it has a texture to it. You see that? I can see it through my camera, so, but you feel this, or you rub your finger in here, it's a nice texture. Gives you a very metal looking appearance, even though it's plastic. That's super badass. And then we have this side. Power node on both sides. Unfortunately, I'm not going to put these in his hand. The hand is super hard. That's one of the flaws to the 2.0 body. You need to heat them because you don't want to break them. But it's a very nice piece. Okay, here's this pistol. heavy bolt pistol. This clip is non-removable. That's definitely, it looks like they're trying to cheapen out on these things, you know, because now you don't have a removable clip on this guy. So that's unfortunate, and the pistol feels smaller. Same pattern though, flat black, gunmetal color, drilled barrel, drilled to the side. But unfortunately, maybe it's a cost-cutting part. Very unique. Second up, I'll say third up actually. I came out of the clamshell here. Yes, this power pack backpack. This is very pointy, very sharp on the top, so be careful. A little red metallic blood drop there. Doesn't seem to be removable. I'm pulling pretty hard. I don't want to break it. Heavy wash over the back of the red. Silver studs throughout. Gunmetal vents for the thrusters and for these, maybe the exhaust. I don't know. Black vents top here, there in the center, and then spinning around. We do have paint inside. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Two studs for the backpack. Yeah, I've been getting a hit and miss on these for the diameter of these things. And these are notorious for breaking, so I haven't broke one yet, but I can stick it in some. It's super tight. I'll have to work on it for myself. My own legs. Pretty nice. Alternate head sculpt on helmeted head. We have a very mean appearance, scar across his eye. Showing his teeth. These are brushes teeth. Pretty cool though. Okay, light brown hair. Nicely sculpted. On this side we have part of his helmet over his ear. We have the gold and silver. On the back, a bunch of this gold. On this piece, it stops at the back of the ear. The bottom of this, you do not get an alternate peg. So let's see how hard this is to get out. Okay, it went on pretty easy for this guy. A little tight for the unhelmeted head, but I got it for the most part. That's what it looks like. And here's one of the, see how much real estate that is now. This is looking down on, it's kind of awful looking. So that's what I'm talking about. That space is just too much. They went too far with it, but like I said, not a deal breaker. I mean, still a very nice figure. Here we have alternate hands. We do have a gripping hand, super stiff. I can't even move this. I'm pushing so hard. Fisted hand. We have the giving directions, pointing two finger hand, and then I do like these open hands. Very nice, very well sculpted. Other than that, I think that's it. That's all of the accessories you get for him. So I'm not a fan of the 2.0 body. The lack of articulation, the big gaping crater on top of his head. I mean, his basically his neck area is top of his chest. It's kind of way too much of a space, real estate for me, in my opinion. Lack of articulation in the shoulders for the arms, and the stiffness in the hands are the cons of this. Other than that, materials feel good. The hand's a little stiff, so just want to point out when I say materials feel good. Joints feel good, don't feel like any breakage. Nice detailing. Love all the accessories that you get. I mean, you get all these, and you get the 5 on currently just on him outside the packaging. Take all that down. Also, notice that there was no pistol case with the pistol grip that you can swap out if you they're used to seeing. And then the lack of the clip is also a negative for me. So. But other than that, I'm happy with my purchase. I mean, he's cool. He's different. He'll fit in perfectly with my my initials, Blood Angels that I have. Very cool. Price, I think he's just an average. Had him for a little bit. $60. You might catch them on sale, but on an average, like around $60 for this one, if not more, because he's getting a little older now as of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate that, and thank you ahead of time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next review.